With Black Ops 7's release almost upon us, Call of Duty has finally revealed the PC specs that will be able to run Call of Duty, from the minimum specs all the way to the competitive/4K ultra specs. So let's go through it all and see if your PC can handle the brand new Black Ops 7, or is it upgrading time for your PC. But just before we get into all of that, if you guys are excited for Black Ops 7, make sure to see for the like button, and while you're down there, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future Call of Duty video. Thank you for supporting the channel. Let's start off with the minimum specs. This is the bare minimum that you'll need in order to be able to run Black Ops 7. For the CPU, you'll need an AMD Ryzen 5 1400 or an Intel Core i5 6600. For RAM, you'll need 8GB. For the graphics card, you'll need an AMD Radeon RX 470 or an Nvidia GeForce GTX 970/1060 or an Intel Arc A580. For the video memory, you'll need at least 3GB. For the operating system, you'll need a Windows 10 64-bit latest update. And for storage space, you'll need an SSD with 116GB of available space at launch, with that set to increase as we get our seasonal updates. And also, for the first time ever in Call of Duty franchise for PC players, you'll need to enable TPM 2.0 and SKU boot, otherwise you cannot play the game, and this is their way of making sure that their anti-cheat ricochet system can detect cheaters and ban them straight away, so hopefully this works. Now let's move on to the recommended specs. This will allow you to run the game at 60 FPS with all options set to at least high. For the CPU, you'll need an AMD Ryzen 5 1600X or an Intel Core i7 6700K. For the RAM, you'll need 12GB. For the graphics card, you'll need an AMD Radeon RX 600 XT or an Nvidia GeForce RTX 3060 or an Intel Arc B580. For video memory, you'll need 8GB. For the operating system, you'll need a Windows 11 64-bit latest update. And for storage space, you'll need an SSD with 116GB available at launch. Next up, we have the competitive/4K Ultra. This will run the game at high FPS for use with high refresh monitor and an ultra specs to run the game at high FPS in 4K resolution. For the CPU, you'll need an AMD Ryzen 5 5600X or an Intel Core i7 10700K. For the RAM, you'll need 16GB. For the graphics card, you'll need an AMD Radeon RX 9070 XT or an Nvidia GeForce RTX 4080 or RTX 5070. For video memory, you'll need 16GB. For the operating system, you'll need Windows 11 64-bit latest update. And finally, for storage space, you'll need an SSD with 116GB of available space at launch. And finally, we have the PC handhelds, which of course for the first time ever that a mainline Call of Duty game will be available to play on your PC handheld devices. That means the Steam Deck and the two brand new Xbox branded Ally Rogue devices. Of course, you don't need different specs like PCs. The PC handhelds are optimized for on-the-go performance. It will run on most Windows-based handhelds, optimized visuals and performance for the on-go play, sharper text for small screens, and smart power and battery optimizations. Not gonna lie to you guys, that is very cool. Now you can play the mainline Call of Duty game on your handhelds, unlike before where they had to make spin-offs of the mainline Call of Duty game in order to be run on the PSP or the PS Vita and also the old Nintendo consoles. So yeah, this is very awesome. Now everybody can play it on the go or of course on consoles and PCs. And speaking about PCs, to be honest with you guys, I expected some more higher specs, but this is completely awesome because anybody that pretty much has just a working PC are able to play Black Ops 7 and run it smoothly. And if you're more of a competitive/4K Ultra player, you don't need a 5090 or even a 5080. So like I said, this is really awesome. You don't need to go break the bank in trying to build a new PC or even upgrade your PC. No, because whatever current PC you have will run the game smoothly, and that is really awesome. But yeah, with that being said, this is everything that you need to know about the PC specs for Black Ops 7. The game is almost upon us, not long left to go, with the preload starting tomorrow or later today in a couple hours depending when you're watching this video. So make sure to preload the game when that goes live so you can jump in the very second it launches on November 14th. But as you're waiting for the launch of Black Ops 7, make sure to click the video on the screen right now to know about all the 30 weapons that will be available at launch in Black Ops 7. Thank you guys for watching this video.